Hello, everybody. Ow. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Shop, the world's only comic book podcast hosted by me and not Dan because he fucking sucks dick.
So you have to say that was like an on point, whatever the young kids are saying nowadays, interpretation. I can't speak fucking right now. How are you doing?
I'm good. How have you been?
I was asking them. Fuck you.
Okay.
I don't know what has been going on in your life.
Fucking nothing.
We haven't done an episode of The Shop since second week ago because I was gone last week. I was in Florida.
Yeah, Dan, we couldn't do The Shop last week because Dan was an asshole.
Unless you recorded it with yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I recorded one with Protrude.
Did you?
No.
Oh. Yeah, so I was gone, but I did buy all my books last week, and I can quickly sum up and say that Secret Empire #3 was pretty good. And that's the only one I read.
Yes.
And while I was in Florida, it was amazing because I went to like a million different comic book stores, even though my family followed me, and they're like the biggest tourists for nerd stuff ever.
Yes.
Because they're thinking like, oh, people still read comic books? Oh my god, that's so adorable.
Yeah, there's like 100,000 of us approximately.
I know, right? It's crazy. And every time you go to a new store, I just quickly check the Fables section to see if there's a Fables 150 because he always wants one. It's not like I don't expect it to be there. I just check. And then my family's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, oh, Fables 150. I check every store. We're going to find this book. So every store we went to, they like obnoxiously screamed across the room at the manager, like, do you guys have Fables 150? And then every nerd there is like, of course we don't. I'm like, I could have befriended these nerds, but now they think I'm an idiot because and they all come up to me explaining to me why there's no Fables 150. I'm like, I know.
Do you know what mansplaining is? There was you're not caught up on Silicon Valley, but there was a great scene in last week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
Where Erlich said to like people like, you know what mansplaining is? Yes, we know what mansplaining is. Mansplaining! And, like he just interrupted it and I literally mansplained mansplaining, and it was really funny.
Yes. It's really funny. And I bought a couple issues of Witchfinder. I have after next week I'm gonna own every single issue of Witchfinder, so that's gonna be really nice. Cool. What else happened?
There's a Batman thing that happened in Batman, but we'll get to that when we talk about what we read this week.
The greatest thing ever happened that everybody's excited for and nobody hates. Cowboy Bebop is getting a live-action adaptation on HBO.
I'm good.
Everybody's excited for it. Nobody hates it. Nobody.
Defenders 1 come out this week?
Maybe. Also, Pokemon announced 2 new games yesterday, kinda.
That's next week.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe, which includes Decision UI, which is the fucking coolest shit ever. And they announced Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is cool looking, and they didn't really
Ultra Sun and Super Moon?
Fuck you. Even though the legendaries look kind of weird, I kind of don't like their designs. They look kind of dumb. Just has like a big doofy plate on his face.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree.
It's like the lion like did like a cat video and like stuck his head inside of like something really stupid and he got it stuck on his face. But that's why I have this guy here.
We really need to put up shit behind us.
I know, we really do. I would have been able to put up something if Anthony hadn't convinced me not to.
If it wasn't going to cost you like $150.
$100? Shut the fuck up. I was going to buy a Ben Stenbeck piece. I was originally going to buy a Tyler Crook piece from Witchfinder. That was $200. But then I was like, Ben Stenbeck's $100. And Ben Stenbeck is my favorite artist of the series, but his art doesn't look very good without the coloring. But Tyler Cook's art looks awesome because it's all watercolored. But yeah. And he convinced me not to because money's a fucking object or some fucking shit.
Yes, and you shouldn't.
Yeah, I will. Once I get a job, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking... I hope to God that the page I want from Tyler Cook doesn't get bought because I will buy that. And honestly, even though he said his wife's going to be fine, his wife got diagnosed with leukemia, and That's why he's been kind of like, if you were going to buy some of my art, now would be a good time since I have like a fuck ton of medical bills. Even though he said Obamacare helped him. But yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to get some cool art, go check his stuff out because it's really good and I love Tyler Cook. He does Harrow County, some BPRD.
If you want to buy Mike Allred art, it's impossible.
Yeah, because he's a really top tier artist.
And his pages are like $1,000.
Yeah. But yeah, so that didn't happen. So we would have had an amazing background, but Anthony's like, oh, fuck you.
You shouldn't do it.
I also would have just hung it up on my wall in my room and been like, hey, how are you doing painting? And been like, I'm doing good. I've been thinking about commissioning an art piece, and that's kind of better, arguably. So
yes,
I just want to own a page of a book and be like, I'm your god now. I'm god of all future copies of this book. Via this page, I can hold this page ransom.
Well, I mean, you can't because by the time they sell the pages, they're not going to print it anymore.
Trade?
True. But
omnibuses.
Fuck you.
Soft cover big trades, according to Anthony.
Soft cover big trades.
That's what they're called.
That's not even a term.
Soft cover bigger trades. What other news? There's been a lot of news.
Has there been?
I might have just said all the news I thought of. What happened last week?
That's a very good question.
I don't remember.
Wonder Woman came out.
Oh, Wonder Woman. That was a good movie.
I agree.
Yes. I weirdly was a bit more critical of it than you.
Yes.
So, I mean, I still really like it. I gave it like a B+. I had a good time with it. I just thought Wonder Woman movies or adaptations in general, they kind of come with some common problems. Like, for instance, the exposition in the beginning of almost every Wonder Woman thing is really tough. Like, in the comic book, it works because, you're just used to DC. So you're like, okay, well, I accept that this shit is real. DC runs on willing suspension of disbelief. But in a series, the movie series, where all the movies have been trying to be like gritty, realistic, especially because this movie was a World War I biopic.
Shut
up. All of a sudden it tries to toss in like fantasy elements. It kind of didn't mesh very well, I thought. But yeah, I thought, it worked really well. In the beginning, kind of had a lot of exposition, but also one of my favorite scenes in all of the DC movies is in this movie. That's cool. I don't know. What else?
Nothing really.
I don't know. I've made a list of all the new Hellboy creator guys. I'm gonna watch all their movies and shit.
Cool.
Yeah. I have one of the writers' books right here. Ha! Two of the writers, actually, because it's Mike Mignola and Christopher Golden.
Cool.
Christopher Golden made the fucking novels. Yeah. Has there been any news today?
No.
Good. I can't think of fucking anything else. Cool.
What'd you get?
What came out this week first?
Oh yeah, that's how the show works.
Yeah, that is how the show works. It's been a whole week. We already lost. We're already off our game.
From this week, we have Bane Conquest 2, Batman 24, Dark Knight 3, Master Race 9, which is still a thing. DC Looney Tunes 100-page spectacular number 1. Green Arrow 24, Nightwing 22, Superman 24. And that's it.
Ooh, before I forget. I was at a flea market and found this, the worst game ever made. Thank God. Hellboy Asylum Seeker. We made a video on it.
For Marvel this week, we have All New Guardians 3, Black Bolt 2, Bullseye 5, Champions 9, Daredevil 21, Doctor Strange 20, Hawkeye 7, Iceman 1, Iron Fist 4, Jessica Jones 9, Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man vs. the Sinister Six number 10, Nova 7, Rocket Raccoon 2, Secret Empire Brave New World 1, Deadpool it went all the way down, Deadpool Spider-Man 18, Spider-Man Normal 17, Star Wars Darth Vader number 1, Star Wars Rogue One, the adaptation number 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 28, the fucking thing flew all the way down again, Avengers number 8, Unstoppable Wasp number 6, X-Men Gold 5, and Avengers Zombie Assault number 2.
And then Image Reborn number 6, Dark Horse, Baltimore the Red Kingdom number 5.
Walking Dead 168 and Youngblood number 2.
Cool. So what did I get? Thank you for asking me. I got, as I already showed you, Baltimore the Red Kingdom number 5, which is significant because it's the last issue. I don't read Baltimore. I just wanted to own it because, it's the last issue.
I'm fucking tired.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it because you ate and you're doing like the cheetah thing where you go to sleep afterwards?
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it is. I learned that from some cartoon when I was younger. Reborn issue 6. It's not called number 6, issue 6, because we're fucking better than you.
Black Hammer Annual.
That didn't come out today though.
No.
Yeah, I've been meaning to pick this up, and it's at our local comic book store. It's just been sitting there, and I'm like, I need this. I gotta pick it up. I shouldn't have picked it up because I had way too much to pay for today, but I did, so now it's mine. The thing I'm most sad about, Flintstones number 12, the last issue.
You didn't even read it.
I haven't. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm sad it's done.
But you didn't even read it.
Yeah, I know, because I'm like 4 issues behind. Shut up. But it's done now. Snagglepuss is starting next month, I think. Or something. I don't know. Batman number 24. Everything is red and white.
Everything is red and white.
And black. Jessica Jones number 9. The thing I would have been caught up in if Anthony hadn't thrown a bitch fit about it.
You had to read a thing.
I literally had all the issues out. I was reading them, and then Anthony's like, no, stop! No, stop!
I just told you to read Batman.
I know, I did read Batman. I could have read more, and then you were like, Nightwing number 22, which I'm not caught up in. Our guy at the store said Deathstroke number 20 seemed to be like a sequel to the Lazarus.
At least an epilogue.
An epilogue, so I picked it up. I don't know if I'll care or not. It seems that Deathstroke became Giant Man.
That happens sometimes.
And killed Deathstroke. Doctor Strange is being strange.
Doctor Strange number 20, the finale of Jason Aaron's run.
I'm really sad about that, actually, because I love his run. So, that sucks. Green Arrow number 24. This guy became Giant Man too, and is killing Green Arrow.
And
there's a hand-holding theme today.
Yes.
And Darth Vader number 1.
I thought that was going to have a different name, so it wasn't Darth Vader number 1 again. Also,
what Marvel not being confusing?
Yeah. How fucking? You're right. True.
Marvel number 20. I like. We were talking in the store today about how Doctor Strange 20 just came out today, even though 21 came out last week.
Yes.
That's really funny. What do you get?
Daredevil number 21. Doctor Strange number 20. Nightwing number 22. X-Men Gold number 5. Guardians of the Galaxy number 3. Superman number 24. This was in my box for some reason. Secret Empire Brave New World number 1. I'm not picking up number 2. Batman 24. And Green Arrow 24.
Cool. Oh, one thing I also want to mention from last week, The Visitor, How and Why He Stayed, number 4.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was a really fucking good issue.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Look at a Nolan Raichu. He'll make you less sad.
Look at his tag. It's all in Japanese because my cousin ordered it from Japan for me. Because she's rad. And I love him. I love a Nolan Raichu. That's the end of the show. We're just going to sit here for this.
Would you like to talk about a book?
Let's see. Darth Vader?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, cool. Darth Vader number 1, the prequel to...
Prequel sequel.
Yeah, to what's his name?
Borderlands 4, the pre-sequel.
Yeah, because Darth Vader did his thing and he was like, ooh, I got a pre! And now he's... I'm sorry. Game Grumps references. Game Grumps.
Go over there where the door is. The door is actually over there. But in kayfabe, the door's over there.
So I actually really like this book. I know you were a bit skeptical because what's his name was writing it?
Trailsoul.
Yeah.
Who has a very hit or miss record with me.
Yes. But this is a pretty hit book.
Explaining the exposition.
Explaining episode 3 to you. And this starts off right as Darth Vader's getting off his chair, but instead of doing the no, he like fucking rips himself out of the chair and like throws Lord Palpatine against the thing. It's like, no! This is way cooler than the ending to fucking episode 3. Way cooler.
Much better.
Yeah. And then Palpatine's like, huh, that's funny. I don't seem to remember you having a lightsaber anymore. And he's like, I do have a lightsaber. It's just,
Not
it's,
here.
my mom has it.
I left it in
I left it in the
storage.
car.
I'll go get it.
I left it at Matt's house. He's like, huh, well, see, next time you touch me, I'm going to make you my bitch. So he electrocutes him. And he's like, so guess what? We're going to get you a new lightsaber. And so, because I don't know if you remember, but in episode 3, they killed all the Jedi.
Yeah.
So they have all the lightsabers in like a mass grave and they're burning them all. And Darth Vader's like, oh, I see what you're
Can I
doing.
get one?
He's like, so you could have given me one of those, but a Sith doesn't get given a lightsaber. He has to take one away. So Palpatine's like, so I have a bit of a challenge for you. You're going to go find a Jedi, kill them, and take their lightsaber. And the reason that's a challenge is because we killed all the Jedi.
So
So he drops them off on like a desert planet. And he's like, so go find a Jedi. Bye.
fuck you guys.
And then Darth Vader's like seeing through his vision, which is really cool. And he's like doing desert shit. And he goes to find some guys that hijacked his ride. And he's like, so you know that car right there? So that was supposed to be my ride and you stole it. So he murders them all.
Fuck you.
And then this guy's like, so what are you going to do with me? And then he just throws him off a cliff. And he's like, so that's what's going on. And then, so yeah, that was fucking amazing. And then the backup, which I had you read, is fucking great. Because Darth Vader's like, will someone prepare my meditation chamber? A guy comes in, Lord Vader, something blah, 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 something's going wrong. Chokes him out. I don't like you. Another guy comes in, so your TIE fighter is not ready. Chokes him out again. It's all done in cartoony art, so it's hysterical. Then another guy comes in, he's like, fuck you. So then the little car comes in and is like, how about you, little car thing, you do my shit. The car thing does it, but he bumps into his foot, so he stomps on it. He's like, everybody's a bitch.
Fuck, I'm Darth Vader.
I honestly, the backup to this is hysterical. I love it. It's just adorable and hysterical, even though Darth Vader's just murdering people.
Yeah, he murdered like 8 people.
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually really good. I'm glad it came out very good. I don't really know a whole lot about Charles Soule, is his name?
Yeah, I'm going to go over a long series of books, and then we're going to talk. Then you're going to talk about Green Arrow, and then we're going to talk about Batman.
Cool.
I'm going to rapid fire some books off.
I really could have...
Secret Empire, Brave New World. Do you like the Invaders? Do you like fucking Giant Man? Do you like Gwenpool? You don't, because no one likes Gwenpool.
Really? I thought people like Gwenpool.
As far as I don't think anyone reads her book, so I don't know how it's still ongoing.
Oh, all right. My bad. I thought everybody liked her.
Do you like books? This is the book for you. If you like buying a superfluous comic book, that's the book for you.
Did you not like it?
It was man.
Okay.
Superman. Do you like Joe Kelly? That's good because he half created Manchester Black, who is the villain of this book. He's on the cover. Do you like twist endings? This is the book for you. This book's actually really good. And it ends with
What?
him becoming like a Black Lantern or whatever.
What? John becomes a Black Lantern?
Or whatever.
Oh, that's not good. That's generally the opposite. So are Black Lanterns bad? I can never
Yes.
get an idea. So what colors of the Green Lanterns or of the lanterns are good? Are all of them bad except for green?
Blue is good. White is good.
I thought Sinestro is a White Lantern, though. In the Ashes video he just put up yesterday, he got a thing of a Green Lantern fighting a White Sinestro Lantern.
Was that a knockoff figure?
Maybe? I don't know. No, it was licensed.
Daredevil, do you like books that are mediocre? This is a book for you. Do you like having Daredevil lose all his character development that he got from Mark Waid's Daredevil? It's a book for you.
Cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy #3. Do you like books that are completely unrelated to the previous 2 issues and instead are just about Gamora, but it has really sweet art? Let me find a good 2-page. This is the book for you then. Nightwing. Do you like Nightwing? This is the book for you. Do you like Dick Grayson boning his girlfriend who has blue hair? This is the book for you.
Not the Defacer! Scandalous!
So scandalous. X-Men Gold. Do you like X-Men? This is a book for you. There we go. I rapid fired all the books.
Cool. Green Arrow. Do you like Green Arrow and or Robin Hood? This is
Book for you.
It's not the book for you. I'm joking. This is definitely the book for you. He's fighting the Trivial Pursuit head pizza guys.
Yes.
And
Reds are in leisure, so we'll never get them.
yeah. The opening of this book's amazing because I forget what happened in the last issue. Oh yeah. So he like saves somebody's lobster sandwich or something, and they're like rich people, and they're like, "Thank you so much. My dog's going to love this." And he points over to the homeless guy, and they're like, "Or we could give it to him." Yeah, and that's a very like Robin Hoodie thing to do. And then they fight the Pizza Face guys more. I will admit, I don't really like the Pizza Face guys much as villains. That was sort of the issue I had with the first arc in this run of Green Arrow. The Pizza Face guys are kind of boring. But luckily, this arc has the Four Horsemen in it, who are actually very interesting. And it has a bunch of supporting characters. So there's a lot more going on with it. So the Pizza Face guys have a lot more to go off of, so it's actually pretty interesting. I'm talking about the Ninth Circle, by the way, and the artwork is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
If I could fuck the actual existence of this artwork, I would.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Also, Black Canary screams into this guy's face.
And his face explodes.
Yeah. He doesn't explode. He just, like, scream punches him in the face. Is the greatest thing ever. And then when he falls over, he falls onto Cheshire, and she's like, F. And then Ollie Queen announces to the world that he's alive.
Did you just say Ollie Queen?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I thought it was funny.
Okay. Isn't that his name?
I don't think anyone says Ollie Queen.
Did you say grass? That's hysterical.
Fucking weirdo.
Why? The name Ollie is cool. I feel like I'm on a first name basis with him, okay? Also, and when he goes up, what's his name? The super Republican guy who was good in the beginning but seemed to do something bad happen to him, but I think he might actually be undercover because he whispers to Ollie like, "No, don't do this." So I'm good. I'm glad because I liked him. He was a funny character. And then they arrest him for whatever the fuck. I don't know. And then there's a bunch of advertisements. That was cool. It was a really good issue. I like this cover more than the other one because Pizza Face guys were kind of getting boring. I didn't read Doctor Strange. I didn't read Deathstroke.
We're going to talk about Batman.
I'm going to flip through Deathstroke really quickly.
But Batman.
Looks like Deathstroke's alive. His sons exist. And the guys, he forms his own superhero team. The end. Nightwing, Jessica Jones, because you couldn't let me read it. Batman.
We're going to talk about Batman.
Hold on. Flintstones, Reborn, I haven't read. Baltimore. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Very conclusive ending. Don't read Baltimore.
We're going to talk about Batman.
Batman!
What did you think?
Who files his taxes? Batman! Not Batman.
The
whatever.
tax man.
It was a very good issue. It was very... This arc of Batman's been very, like, art housey.
Yes.
It uses a lot of, like...
Because Tom King.
Yeah. And I like that. I'm okay with it. Uses a lot of very artsy-fartsy narrative choices, which I like. Because he's a good writer. And the end of this issue... Oh, my God! I don't know if there's any precedent for this.
Nope. Luckily, we won't know anything about that until 4 months from now.
Fuck. That's pretty interesting. So I'm glad they actually followed up because they're not directly following up, but they're kind of following up on the tension built from the end of the button where his dad's like, please stop being Batman.
Yeah.
So I like that. And it gives Batman a new thing to do. And frankly, I'm super
new thing
okay.
to do.
I'm going to kill you.
They've already done each other, Dan. She's
I
not
know.
that new.
She's very worn in.
It's like a security blanket.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with this.
Good thing we're sexist as shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not because she's super into it. So, like, if they're both into it,
But we
then it's
don't even know if she said yes.
well, she's super into the sex.
But we don't even know if she said... Would it be funny if 4 months from now, when it cuts back and she's like, no. And then she just jumps off the building.
I'm assuming their relationship's going to be like, yes, I'll get married, but first I got to run this errand. Goes away for 4 years, comes back. Oh, we're married? Shit. I forgot about that.
I'm going to go to the store and get some smokes. I'll be back.
Or maybe she's not really attracted to Batman when he's not brooding. Or he kind of is brooding, but he's like...
He's brooding all the time.
She's like, I only like your penis when it's super broody.
All right, we're moving on.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, this is just a book of him and Gotham Girl talking.
Which was pretty interesting. It was a pretty good book.
If you like Tom King, this is the book for you.
If you like Batman, you will like this book, most likely.
Because Batman's in it.
Yeah, Batman and Gotham Girl, that character in every single book. I like Gotham Girl, though, even though she's like, I don't know if I should be using my powers as she's flying.
Shut up. Stop thinking about it with logic.
I'm literally killing myself right now. God.
Next week, all new Wolverine 21, Captain America Sam Wilson 23, Deadpool 32, Old Man Logan 25, Secret Empire United number 1, Star Wars 32, Defenders number 1, Uncanny Avengers number 24. I don't have to pick that up anymore. Venom 151, Weapon X4, Zombies Assemble number 3.
So they're just having another random Secret Empire tie-in?
Yes, from the DC side of things, we have Action 981, Dark Days of the Forge number 1, Detective 958, Legion of Superheroes / Bugs Bunny Special number 1, which I think I have to get because I'm the only one who gives a shit about the Legion of Superheroes.
Yes.
Martian Manhunter and Marvin the Martian Special number 1, Red Hood and the Outlaws number 11, The Flash 24, and Titans 12.
That is a good week. Holy shit. Because A, I love the Looney Tunes crossover ideas. I want to read them. B, whatchamacallit, the prelude to Metal. Where is it called? Dark Days of the Forge. Mm-hmm. Super excited for that. Dark Horse, check it.
I just did nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There probably isn't, honestly.
Also next week, Bug! The Adventures of Forager number 2.
Bug!
From Young Animal, which is just DC.
I like to imagine that book is just about people running up to him and yelling, Bug!
Except it's not. You read the first issue.
I kind of read the first few pages.
Did you not read it?
I didn't read the full thing.
Why?
I just didn't have the time. I mean, I did have... Ew, you almost picked my nose.
You were on a fucking plane for hours.
I know, and I slept. No! Get away! Go fuck yourself.
Thank you all for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't talking to Raichu.
I wasn't talking to anybody.
Raichu, did you have fun? Would you have fun over there?
He can levitate, so that's cool.